The rest of the team is one for whatever.
Quinton Post play makes, and it got on the side by the coaches. Golden State picks up the loose ball with Wiggins, finding Post hat on the way to the 3D. That, you always talk about how physical and tough and defensive oriented.
No, not at all.
Okay,
Because
that's what I thought.
we're making shots, and I think cleaned it up a little bit, but now they're letting guys put a hand on, be able to touch a little bit more.
Vancaro, defended by Green. Turns and fires. KCP, step back three. Off right, the board.
I think in this era, 3D can add to this. They take more contested shots than we did.
Yes, you hit around the head, guys.
Heel cuts and is slapped as he sprawls.
Quinton Post has played well.
The NBA Events app to get tickets.
I mean, he's a pick and pop big, play big, rebounded defensively. Good size, 7-footer, only 24 years old, out of Boston College.
Steve Kerr told us before the game that the team was looking, snaps the mid-range, been looking for that stretch big for a couple of years. Somebody who can help create space for Steph.
Pump fake. That's good basketball by him.
Quick release. Curry now 0 for intercepts the pass right on the wing. Hield for Curry, hits the three, but a whistle first, and they're going to trail the entire first half and not have a lead until this third frame. 22-on-22. Batadze off the. Curry weaves around the post screen and late.
But he understood that, curled it, and got himself a layup.
Second Warrior in double figures behind Wiggins' 14. Green playing in his first game since January 18th. Missed the last 7 with a calf injury.
For the game, knows how to play the game, pump fake, drove it.
52nd overall pick. And overall pick back in 2021. A little bit more of an offensive flow here in this third quarter as KCP knocks it out of bounds.
Chris, because of his looney, they're playing off him and they're in the paint.
Curry with the big on him, throws it away. Transition, Orlando. Wagner initiates the contact.
Falling up.
One of the best two-man game that the league's ever seen. Been having with Chicago. He's been shooting the three really well. Steph Curry finally on the board from 3.
I see that smile from you, Chris. You didn't want to do a game with Steph hit a 3, huh?
No question about it. I was getting worried. I should never worry. 0 for 7 now, 1 for 8. Thanks.
Yeah, I just think for Paolo, he doesn't have to settle for those threes. He's too good just to settle.
Post in the post. Signaling for a cutter. Here's Wiggins galloping towards the basket, and he stumbles to the deck. There is a whistle.
And he drains it.
And a bunch of easier looks than that one. Shakes his head as he said, finally, it's about time. It was kept without a three-pointer in the first. Another first half where Curry did not hit a, as this is their last home game until the All-Star break.
Before this trade deadline, the Warriors are still a team that can make some noise.
Kuminga supposed to be evaluated in about a week from his ankle injury. Late shot clock. Anthony Black with 1 to fire. Hield gets enough of it.
As with offense, Buddy Hield started off the season. You was wondering, I had to ask 3D, was he a splash brother?
Ooh, it's Post a splash brother?
The splash tower. The splash tower on that look, Quinton Post.
A new boy at 32. He was before his time.
Yes, sir. Old Nudie.
And Post is becoming quickly a great story for Golden State. Anthony, who had a spectacular first half, misses inside. Gary Harris, short, And it's Tim.
Just watching him play this season, phenomenal first 2 years. But the beginning of this season, Paolo was on such a run that it was spectacular.
Remember that 50-point game that he had?
Points, 1,000 rebounds, and 200 three-pointers made in their first 2 seasons.
Warriors featuring Wiggins, and Wiggins at the free throw line. But going back to Paolo, and in this most recent stretch, the big has struggled. Right? Like, he's human, and he knows that working your way back and getting that rhythm back with Wagner is going to be a process.
It is, and he talked about a lot of guys were deferring instead of just playing.
Banchero left alone. High off the heel. Anthony tips. Ricochets to Wiggins. Peeled ahead. Carter defends. Wiggins with a head of steam, and another foul is Wiggins free from the free throw line. Please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Moves to help round out their roster.
Yeah, they definitely in need of a big right now. Anthony Davis was asking for a big while he was there. They lose him.
Harris corner. Gary Harris shooting the three to 35% clip. Missed a good chunk of this year, 26 games, but a left hamstring strain. Wiggins gets the layup to go. He's up to 21 points.
Great patience.
Harris from the other corner. Back threes for Gary Harris.
Like Gary, we know he can defend. But he's a guy in college and most of his career can knock down threes. Love to see him take more.
Curry finds the rolling Looney. Wiggins again. In and out, but he's fouled. Making a living at the free throw line in trade from Minnesota.
And then guard, 6'7", athletic. Can make plays at the rim. Struggling right now in this free throw. Look at Kevon Looney making plays still.
One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. And Curry, yes sir!
No one connected to Steph Curry, and he knocks down a big one.
Largest lead for the Warriors. Magic had a lead as large as 11 in the first half. Anthony gave a turbocharge off the bench in the first half for Orlando. Rattles it through. Curry transition off his fingertips. No, says last touch by the Magic. So good at moving off the ball. Play for Bob McKillop. Only his last year at Davidson was he really the on-ball point guard. So always finds the seams in the defense. Curry attacks Wendell Carter Jr. Follow-up, Looney playing volleyball. Looney cannot deposit two. Anthony 1-on-4, he doesn't care. Retreats. Banchero climbs the ladder, banks it through. What would you say would be an area of Banchero's game that could elevate him into an even different strategy?
Yes, he want to knock down more threes, but I think for him is keep getting to that free throw line. I'd love to see his free throw percentage go up. That'll be 2 or 3 more points. He's only shooting 63%.
Baller from Seattle has ideal size. Banchero using that size. Beautiful.
Chris, when he's aggressive, 3D just broke it down. He's a player they need to be the second option. But 13 free throw attempts, that means he's getting his attempts up. He's attacking 6 of 10. He needs to keep playing that way.
Banchero against Moody. All the Paolo power for Orlando. Magic within 8. Podziemski. Looney. With Banchero on him.
Good job by Wendell Carter. Sliding his feet.
Oh, what an angle! De Silva, 6'8" forward, stumbles. Schroeder steals. Back pass, and Schroeder gets it back. Launches from the corner. Oh, yeah!
Just good basketball right now. Hang down, go to Paolo. Your best player with the size advantage.
Levitates. Podziemski curls around, looks for it, gets it. Nash is underneath the basket. Regathers top of the arc. Shot clock down to 6 with Anthony defending. Gets his hand on the basket in the first half. Remember, maybe highlights what could be deterred from some misses in a half or in a game or in a stretch. Magic trying to get that way where they're not deterred when the threes go off. Led by Schroeder. Shot clock unplugged. Payton screens. Moody off the screen from Looney. Knocks it down. Action for Golden State. With one left. Anthony, no.